How you doing, St. Louis? My name is Tyrone Austin. If you haven't received one of these, you might not know me. My name is Tyrone Austin. I'm running for mayor of St. Louis as an independent. If you haven't read the caption, might have told you that the Board of Elections has said that we couldn't run because over 70 of our signatures were not legible. 300 were registered voters, but their information have not been updated. So therefore, we're not eligible to run as an independent with those signatures. You might have got a green page or a blue page in the last 2 weeks that we was running up on people saying hi. That if you need a secondary program, we would like to be that secondary program to help you get the mayor out of office, so you can get get these 26 job creation programs and the gas reducing programs. And you might have heard that we did get on Board of Elections sent us out certification saying that we are on the petition. But now Channel 9 had announced us also that we was in the race, and now I guess the people said, nah, not him. We ain't gonna let him run because that's gonna be one of those guys that we're not gonna be able to control, and everything he's talking about on this thing here is just like the president State of the Union address that he had just put out. Yeah, basically it is. Basically the president went on my website just like Slay did. Ain't that right, Slay? You know how many copies of these that we got? You know how many copies of these we actually have of Next Level Gaming? You know how many copies of these we got? Blueprints of the floor plans that we actually have. And if you want to see it, you can go on our website and you can type it in, Next Level Gaming, and you will see all our floor plans. Slay, remember this. This is like a $2, $3, $4 million a year program that we use video screens to do video games and everything. Look down at the bottom of the page, you'll see NLG, Next Level Gaming, and the address of the facility, which is 1333 North 6th Street, St. Louis, Missouri. The first location, Next Level Gaming, is all on our website. Slade knows about it. He's seen it. He actually went and bought the building. Now he's trying to produce his own little program in it. We also took a copy of this. We also took a copy of our floor plans to Justine Peterson and met an individual stayed just one block over. He said, I stayed right around the corner. Don't show nobody else this. He was like eyeballs rubbing all up and down. He was like, oh my goodness, this is yours. Oh my, don't show anybody else this. This is fantastic. It's a money maker. It's $1 billion a year industry, and we was gonna take at least half of that $10 billion and make $5 billion every year with this program. They know it. It's hot. It's beautiful. It's like the best thing that came across his table since he was mayor. And instead of him calling us and saying, we're going to give you 10% of what we make for your idea, just let us produce it. They just want to go ahead and just buy the building and feel that you sucker enough, that you're an uneducated black guy because of my ADHD and dyslexia. That don't stop me from trying. Like now, you can sign me in as a write-on, St. Louis, if you want. Sign me in as a write-in. It's enough people out here, if they hear about this, and they found out that y'all cheated, my fault, if they find out that Slay or Reed or any other city leaders cheated him because of these signatures, if they find out you cheated my cheaper gasoline that they know they can have, as simple as 1, 2, 3, if they find out that you cheated them out that cheaper gas, they are not going to be happy. And people know you can get the gasoline down to $1.99 or something. Don't cheat them out the opportunity just because you want a job running the city. It's not fair to the people. The president did his speech. They basically hacked the computer, knocked the sound out the other computer and everything, so we wouldn't be able to talk before the president gave his State of the Union, because it would have been too similar. It would have been too much like you've been on my website at facttricks.com and basically read off the website, you know, and told you this job, export. Yeah, all this stuff is possible. All you got to do is do what he said. Invest in the green product and put it on your taxes. Invest in a startup, put it on your taxes. It's a give me. And then we start all these other jobs. Like I mentioned in my last video, we do not have to have St. Louis County incorporated into the city. Only thing that's going to do is knock out the minority vote, and you're not going to have any say-so anymore. If you would like to keep it the way it is, and we can get $16 to $19 from any jurisdiction throughout the United States and have it pulled right back here to St. Louis, it'll be $2.3 billion every 30 days. If you want to start a restaurant, you come to us. We don't have to be mayor. We don't have to be mayor of St. Louis. We don't have to be mayor to give you the hydrogen car fender and the replacement program. Look at the HHO program, the hydrogen car fender. Google it, research it, educate yourself. Pass this video to everybody you know. It's important that you do this. If not, you will cheat yourself. If they can show a flashy commercial over here and blow a bomb up over there to get your mind off of it, they will do it. If they have to lower the gasoline prices to the point where you're not paying any attention because gas is $2.89 again. The last time gasoline was $2.89 in St. Louis, we come this close to getting financed for $5.5 million to kick this hydrogen product off. Come this close. And then when FedEx Foreign Exchange said, no, we're not going to give you an account. We know you're legit business, but we're not going to give you an account so you can get that $5.5 million in the U.S. to start these programs up. They did everything they could to stop it. Whatever reason they had to stop it, they didn't. They just, with their own consumptions and their own standards. Now, don't give him a contract because he get that money and he really going to go to work on us. Yeah, for $5 million, I could did 5 times as much, 10 times as fast. And y'all have had a 1.2 million new jobs right about the start of the summer. Yep, 1.2 million new jobs. We're ready to get these factories going. We're ready to get this 3D manufacturing going for the 3D printouts. We're ready to get the mass producing with these cast moldings. We're ready to get these guys to work. And we can create over 500,000 jobs of our own and 1.2 million in the private sector. This is a fact. Go to our website, look at this. We got 26 programs. 26 programs. To create 100,000, that means we only need to create 2,500 jobs in each major city. We can create 2,000 jobs just with our recycling program. Well, 1,000, about 100, 250 jobs with our recycling program. And if we do it in all these different major cities surrounding the St. Louis area, we'll exceed 1,000 people recycling. Yep. If we can do 200 here in St. Louis, you got Alton, Granite City, Fairview Heights, from Winsville to Springfield, Winsville, all back down to East St. Louis. I think we did pretty good with these recycling jobs, putting these people to work to recycle all our trash. But if you want me to still run, write me in as an independent. Pass the video around. Go to my website, check it out. I apologize, I have ADHD and dyslexia, but that don't stop my, that's how I get my creative side to get you these jobs. If you ask anybody who I work for, I always completed my maintenance jobs. I never left a job with a job that wasn't completed. And it always to the point that you work yourself out of a job for doing too much. That's what I do. I do too much, and I'm a hard worker. Now, not really needing to be married, like I told you, in order to put these back on these don't need to be married. We don't need to be married to put these jobs, because it's like about 400 or 500 these here we didn't even pass out yet. You hear me? And them the ones I haven't got back from people that was actually trying to help me. And I'm counting the ones that had like about 1,500. We got over 70% of the 1,500 people who we passed these out to sign our pieces of paper to endorse us, to endorse us as Mayor of St. Louis. But the city, the Board of Elections said that your information was not standard. 300 of you, they said your information have not been updated, so they did not count it. And they said 70 of you, y'all information was not legible. They couldn't even understand it. And if you see some of these signatures we was turning in, it don't make a difference what you say. Y'all can write me in on the ballot as a contestant and force them into a general election with me or Slay or me and Reed. I can be Slay by 80% of the votes, and I'll be Reed by 90%, because neither one of them have anything. I have 26 programs. Get your gasoline knocked down to $1.99 a gallon. If you go down there and find out who owns the McGuire building, you'll see that everything I'm saying is basically correct. The $1.3 million in the Recovery Act. The Board of Elections telling me you in the game, but the people who you got signing up with you, we don't endorse them to be registered voters. But They're going to let them all vote during the election, though, because they all say they voted during the Obama election. So the information should be just about congruent with each other. So in order for us to have won, we should have got 3,000 signatures just to even have them to tell us, well, out of 3,000 signatures, 2,450 of them was illegible, and 500 of that, we left you about with 200, basically the people off the south side and the people in the St. Louis end, which I got like 200 signatures off the south side and like 75 signatures off the St. Louis end. So they just let you know that the third that they kept came from the south side and the St. Louis end. They would not deny them people their right to say that their information wasn't right. Everybody else, if you go in the Walnut Park neighborhood, if you stayed over here on McMillan over here in the 5th Ward, they was not saying your information. Your information was nowhere near the word correct. They're not going to honor your information. Maybe the information's in a box somewhere, hidden inside a warehouse, and they wasn't going to pull it out until after the deadline in order to make the corrections to all of the signatures that they claim not to be any good. So I'm not even going to go through that with them. Y'all can save yourself the time and effort. If you want a good mayor to represent your city, please just sign me in on the ballot, and we can force him into a general election with me on the ballot as your primary candidate against Slade, who I will beat by 85%, and Reed, who I will beat by 90%. There's no issue. A lot of them see that these programs will work and it's what they need. Don't deny these people low gasoline just because you want to make $500,000 in 4 years directing this city. It's not fair. It's not fair to anybody that lives in the metropolitan viewing area to deny them the low gasoline that they can have this summer and all the money we're going to put back into the economy. We will put, if you don't know the numbers on it, go check out the videos. It's at the bottom of the screen. Watch the videos, click the ads, watch the videos, share the videos. The social media and the media companies are not allowing you to use links anymore. They are blocking them out and they are not letting you post them. So find a way, talk about it, blog about it, talk about it on your social network. It's important that you get the word out. That if you want to come to our little get together, if you want to do a head count, if you sign a piece of paper, so send it to the media and tell them how you feel. Don't let them just rip you off and take your cheap gasoline from you, because you can run your car on water vapor, and it's a fact. You can Google it right now. It's a fact. A lot of the people I talk to, that I handed these slips out to, say they don't even have computers at home. So if I was married, or regardless if I'm married or not, when we get these programs up and going, it's $19 a month refill, when we get in St. Louis County for Fairview Heights, East St. Louis, they all would pay us $19 a month for cheaper gas. And we'll take that $19 and keep it going. Now, with this program here, once again, if you want cheaper gas, don't let them trick you and cheat you out your opportunity, St. Louis. We can be the first one on the map to get this done and do 90% of the cars. Anybody outside our viewing area, we only going to put them on half of the cars to generate $2.3 billion every 30 days. $2.3 billion. And we put $32 billion back into the economy from the money you save on gasoline by itself. And those just the people with the product on their car. Not counting the people who don't have the product on their car. We're not counting their money. We're only counting the people money that have this hydrogen program on their car, saving them mileage and gas, emissions, to $32.3 billion every 30 days, put back into the economy. That's a job boom. That means when you consume more, they'll hire more. When they hire more, the unemployment rate goes down. Don't let Slade, Reed, or the election board, or any of them judges down there who said no, cheat you out of your future. We can start crowdfunding in April. So y'all can make y'all prepayment. Obama said if it's a green product, tax break. If it's a startup, tax break. Don't let them cheat you out your future. Your future is now. Even the Mayans said 2013 was going to be the change. In 2016, they're kicking a lot of people off Social Security benefits. Slade nor Reed have anything set up for you when this happens. It has nothing. So my best bet for everybody that's out there listening, sign me in as an independent. Write me in on the ballot. Alright? You can do this. And I can get these signs right back up and have them everywhere. What we're going to do is just have a letter A. A red letter A. And you can put that in your window, or you can put that on your doorknobs. You can print these out at the copying stores, a big giant 8, and stick it in your window. If you're a store owner, get you a big 8, put it in your window. If you got a front line, get you a wooden sign, chop that sucker into a letter A, stick it on your front line. Let everybody know that you're for Austin, not for Slay or Reed. You can do like Richard Pryor said, none of the above, and write that button right in the end. I'm telling you, they're going to have to honor it. They're going to have to honor it. And if they don't, there's going to be some changes, and they don't want to lose their jobs, because just like the police department, you get paid to do certain things, and you're not going to say no, because you see what happened to the last officer who just said, no, I had enough, and they turned on him and they jacked his web page, posted phony stuff, went and killed people he didn't even kill, and blanked it on them. And y'all was ready to go as long as the media said it happened. Y'all said it was so awesome, regardless of what it was. Didn't even care. Y'all was just, and a lot of people just wasn't buying it because it sounded too like he was right. You heard me? Why would you jeopardize? You can just push on to another police force and just move out of town. Why is it so important? You need to stay here and handle this business like this. So I hate that Mr. Donner had to go through that. So I hate to have to be me and they hack my accounts and start posting phony threats and stuff like that and trying to make me out to be some type of wild man bad guy when you know I'm not. So Austin for mayor. On the side, up high, down low, too slow. Write me in as independent. Thank you very much, St. Louis. And I will see y'all next Saturday for my live presentation that they hacked my computer and knocked out the sound. That's why you see those other videos down there that has no volume to it. They don't want you to hear what I'm trying to teach you and give you. They do not want you to know that you can run your car on the vapor gas in this electrolysis process that I designed right here. They don't want you to know that with this behind the fender of your car, you'll need to fill your gas tank up only once a month, and you send us $19 when you come in, and then we'll work with Eli, forgot his last name, that guy that's doing a Tesla car. You want to open up these electrical power plants, so when we start our refueling stations, what we do is we'll have installment centers around the city. That will create the first bunch of jobs right there. It'll be 4 teams, 6 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, installing these fenders on your cars. Alright, and that's like 3 locations, and you got 4 teams of 10. That's 40 people. That's 40 people per location. 3 locations. That's 120 employees right there. Off the top, that's 120 new employees just to help get these on your car at $300. They are prepaid, like the president says, crowd funded. You pay now, we'll accumulate. We'll start the process up, and then when we get to that point, we get enough cars of a certain make and model, we'll start installing those on those cars first. We will installing those first. And then when y'all get y'all savings and see the money that y'all saving, y'all need to tell all the people what you're doing. You blog on it, and that'll help with the other people making the correct decisions from your educating them, and plus my educating them to make the proper purchase decision to spend $300 and order your pre-purchase fender to have it installed on your car. Austin for mayor or Austin as your recovery act provider, your choice. Without the mayor's office, it don't make a difference. We still can put these on your car, even without being in the mayor's office. We still can get that $19, then send it on out to help these businesses start up and get these people financed. Get some of these people that the president sent to school to go get management jobs and everything, and hire them on back in. The installment centers in the city of St. Louis alone, we probably have 15 different installment filling stations, not installment locations, but fill up stations where you come in and have your tank checked out, and we're going to use Eli Tesla's system and hope we incorporate him into the system with us, and have rechargeable stations for electric cars also, so we can get that need electrical cars up, because there's 2 people in the household saving $5,000 a year on gas. They can afford to make that down payment on an electric car, so they don't have to worry about gasoline ever again. So it's your choice. You can finance yourself out of this deep hole that we are in, or you can keep getting some of the same, and there's no complaints on my behalf. I'm not upset with the board, the election board said, because I still can be written in as a independent to run for whoever wins in the primaries. You just gotta write me in on the ballot and make sure we pass this around to everybody out there. So that's my 20-minute interview. Austin for mayor, or Austin as your Recovery Act. Obama had basically put it out there. All we gotta do is go ahead and get it started. It is not hard what we gotta do. Thank you.